Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Nanny Faye finally surfaces after Todd and Julie Chrisley prison release. The Chrisley family has been making quite a few headlines following Todd and Julie's presidential pardon. However, Todd and Julie aren't the only ones fans have been wondering about since the news. Recently, fans have been wondering about Todd's mother, Nanny Faye, and a recent clip online has given them an answer. Fans know Nanny Faye Chrisley as the mother of Todd Chrisley on the USA Network series, Chrisley Knows Best. Over the past few years, however, fans have also seen various legal issues impact the family. Back in 2022, Todd and his spouse, Julie, were found guilty on various charges, including tax evasion and bank fraud. However, in 2025, the two were granted an early release after receiving a pardon from President Donald Trump. Since the news has come out, fans have been following various news stories concerning the family, such as Savannah Chrisley addressing rumors during a press conference with her father. One family member that fans had especially been wondering about at this time is Nanny Faye. Recently, on Instagram, Kyle Chrisley, Todd's son with his ex-wife Teresa Terry, shared a video that answered these fans' concerns. During the clip, Kyle and Nanny Faye decided to have a little fun. The two mouthed along to audio from the Dr. Phil show, in which a young woman, Danielle Peskowitz-Bregoli, got into an argument with her grandmother. The clip would soon become an internet meme after Danielle became known as the rapper and internet personality, Bad Baby. In the Instagram video, Kyle mouthed along to dialogue from Danielle. Nanny Faye naturally mouthed along to the grandmother's dialogue, notably mouthing, "I'm your grandmother." Taking to the comments, many fans shared their reactions to seeing Nanny Faye in the video. A few fans also shared they were happy seeing Kyle and his grandmother get along so well to make the video together. Some comments included, "So glad Nanny Faye doesn't let anyone tell her who she should or shouldn't stand by. Nanny is always gonna be there for her grandbabies, no matter what. Nanny, oh how I've missed you. I've been thinking about you a lot and wondering how you are. I hope you're doing amazing. Too funny. Love seeing you, Kyle and Nanny Faye. She's adorable as usual. Kyle Chrisley, you better behave yourself before Nanny Faye tells you what my granny used to tell me. I'll jerk a knot in your asterisk, and she would too. Kyle, it's great to see you with your family, especially with your grandmother, because tomorrow is never promised to anyone. What I would give to have one mom minute with my mother and father, and especially my grandmother, so be thankful for the family has blessed you." Did you see Kyle and Nanny Faye's recent video together? Make sure you come back to for all the latest reality TV and long quiet stretch for the Chrisley family matriarch, Nanny Faye. Once the firecracker centerpiece of family dinners and sassy television one-liners, her absence from the public eye had grown heavier with each passing month of Todd and Julie Chrisley's incarceration. Fans wondered if age, heartbreak, or perhaps a weary spirit had dimmed her trademark sparkle. But on a balmy Thursday morning in Nashville, Nanny Faye finally surfaced. And just like that, without cameras, makeup artists, or scripted moments, she reminded everyone that Southern steel doesn't rust. It may buckle, it may cry in private, but it never breaks. Ain't no mountain high enough. The first sighting came quietly, almost poetically. She was seen leaving a quaint flower shop in the heart of Brentwood, her silver curls tucked under a wide-brimmed straw hat, and a basket of lilies in her hand. When asked where she was headed, she simply smiled and said, "To see about my babies." They're home now. Todd and Julie had returned home under strict probation and supervision, their world still uncertain but undeniably changed. Their journey through prison had been tabloid fodder, podcast speculation, and social media obsession. But for Faye, it was just personal. It was her son, her daughter-in-law, her grandchildren's heartbreak, her own. As she stepped into the warm Tennessee sunlight, something shifted in the air, a moment of closure mixed with a fresh start. The silent storm. In her absence from the media, Nanny Faye had stayed rooted to her family. She'd moved quietly between Chase and Savannah's homes, taking care of her great-grandchild Chloe, holding the Chrisley name together in the way only a Southern grandma could, through casseroles, prayer, and stubborn love. But don't mistake her quiet for weakness. Sources close to the family say Faye was a steel-spined anchor during the family's darkest days. She didn't want pity, one insider said. She wanted peace, and she worked for it every single day. She cooked, she gardened, she prayed, but most of all she waited. "I never believed I'd have to watch my boy go to prison," she confessed in a rare, emotional moment with a close friend. "But I also never stopped believing he'd walk back through that door." Life after lockup. Now, with Todd and Julie home, albeit under close watch, the Chrisleys are trying to redefine normal. There's no show being filmed, but the drama of rebuilding lives post-scandal plays out in real time. And at the center of it all, Faye is back, not just present, but potent. She's reportedly been instrumental in smoothing over tense family dynamics. Savannah, who took on guardianship of Chloe during her parents' sentence, remains the family's new de facto voice. But even Savannah defers to Nanny Faye when emotions run hot. She can calm a hurricane with a look, Savannah once joked in a podcast. Fans are already pleading for Faye to return to television, whether through a podcast appearance or a heartfelt interview. There's something about her unapologetic truth-telling and deep emotional intelligence that people crave in a world of artificial influencers. Whether she chooses to step back into the spotlight or not, one thing is certain, she's not hiding anymore. The garden replanted. Sources say Faye spent much of the past year tending to a private garden in the backyard of her Nashville home. She planted roses, tomatoes, lavender, and even a few lemon trees, though the Tennessee climate wasn't quite right for citrus. "It gave her purpose," said a longtime friend. And every time she planted something, she said it was for someone. "This one's for Todd's strength," she'd say. Or, "This is Julie's grace." Now, with her family physically reunited, she's begun sharing small clippings from the garden with neighbors, friends, and even fans who write letters to her home. She sent me a pressed daisy in the mail. One fan wrote on social media. "I cried." She didn't donate anything, but she sent it with a handwritten note that said, "God bless you, sugar. We're getting back up." Still sharp, still funny. If anyone thought hardship had dulled her sass, think again. When a reporter gently asked if she thought the Chrisleys would return to TV, Nanny Faye smirked and said, "Honey, we've lived through worse than bad lighting and commercial breaks. But first, we're fixing what needs fixin'." The sparkle in her eye, the slight twist of her mouth, it was the same woman America had fallen in love with years ago. A little older, perhaps. A little slower in her step, but no less full of fight. Rewriting the legacy. The Chrisleys may never escape the shadow of their legal troubles, but Nanny Faye has chosen to rise above it, not by rewriting the past, but by reshaping what comes next. She's made it clear her loyalty is unshaken. Her love for Todd and Julie is unwavering, and her sense of justice, though personal and faith-based, is firm.